opened, reacted a whole T, set higher. So that's good. So now still looking for bullish prices. Yesterday it was very, very hard to trade. I left the stream saying that I wasn't really sure of which liquidity will be engaged first. It was challenging in the sense that there was a lot of phantom legs occurring. So I was saying that we had this buy side program in effect. It was from this low to this high. This high that was going down, there was no correct correlation. Then it started doing something like this, started to create another phantom leg. So I was anticipating reacting off old session highs that were from this leg, from this high to this low, and seeing if that can give us some SMT divergence to create a minor sell side delivery program so that it can start sending price lower for a much more deeper discount area. Have a correct correlation there and send the price go higher. What happened was that it ended up creating this phantom leg of a phantom leg, so from this low to this high. Now we're referring back to the old highs here, and there wasn't anything formed that was enticing to me, like in terms of another cracking correlation. Everything was just kind of in sync. Wednesday we traded down to the 12 a.m. opening price, which was something that we were looking at in terms of a scalp. It was like a 1.8 RR trade, but it blew through that, went down lower, not necessarily taking down the low that we were interested in, but instead reversed back up based on New York, London lows, and then ended up creating this expansion upwards. And it only just went up further, retraced down to this, I would say order block, expand higher, reached above Asian highs, going up for that New York AM highs. Now the New York AM highs were the highs that I was anticipating price going for first, before I can use that as like a reversal to send us lower for a sell program to initiate. And we will start reconsidering that, but we'll see that if we take the New York AM highs, high to higher high, high to higher high, that's kind of working in tandem. Let's see here. As well as now that we're up here in these extreme premium areas, we're seeing this reaction occur on the highs. I'm not feeling really confident we're going to continue up going higher. I really do think we have to go down here to discount first. See that? Head down lower to these lows because of their type 2 dealing range setup. I'm just not feeling confident that we are going to make higher prices again anytime soon. It really needs to head down to deeper discount. I mean, if I was making the market right, yesterday was a really good fool's play. Like seeing how we went down first, scare up the weak longs, only to them take them to their preferred target, which was New York AM highs. And now we're seeing again the T's in effect occur. Now we're looking like we want to make a higher expansion, only to treat that as an SMT to go down lower. That's what I really do think is going to happen. See, we got 0 GMT. How else can we investigate this market? Let's see here. Actually, I'm curious about something. Remember, we have closed down below 25%. So this is looking good. SMT on previous highs. Okay. So we attached our fibs from this low to this high, creating that minor sell side delivery program. And then we've crossed 25%. Notice this white line. Crossed down below it. So we're just looking for a reason not for price to head down lower. We had these type 2 reversal dealing range occur. So I was anticipating it going up to these higher highs up first, but I also forgot to mention that this is also a good idea. If we're looking for any reason to go down short, it's also reasonable to look for it in the form of an OTE pattern, where we have this anchor high to this anchor low, trade up at the 705 level and see price could react from it, with speed, and see if that can make it go down lower as well. Okay, I really thought that we were going to use it to go to the highs first, because that has also occurred. But oh, this is good. This is good to see. I don't see any other lows here to be taken except the PM session lows from Thursday. What's today? Today is Thursday, silly. From yesterday, sorry. Why? Because I'm seeing this orange box here as my inverse PD array. If it was a mitigation block going bullish first, but I'm anticipating it to go down lower, I'm looking for this to act as resistance so it can get down quickly to the PM session lows. So how many entries have we seen so far? We had the high here to react off from. We had the OTE level. We had the implied fair value gap reaction. And now we're reacting off the inverse mitigation block PD array. So again, aiming to see it will head down to PM sessions Wednesdays. Inside of this minor sell-side delivery program, which needs to occur so that it can get back in tandem with the higher time frame buy-side delivery program that's in effect. Smart money is looking to get down to much more deeper discounts so that it can get those liquidity pools that we mentioned in the higher time frame, so that they can accumulate more longs, offset those people who are weak shorts. Okay, well, I don't think that was a fair value gap here presented. But it's interesting, though, how I reacted up that implied fair value gap, kind of just wicked in there. So this kind of shows like a sign of strength, and we'd like to see it just immediately keep down going lower. If we go back up there and close around that area, I'm talking like the midpoint or upper quadrant, that's still fine. I just prefer not to see it like that. Right. Next entry we had was the Civi here. Doesn't it get annoying when it's so busy like this? Okay. That OTE trade, set your stop loss to 40 handles, right? And then see if that will take us lower. First, like it did. Then it went back up here for the red folder news that we discussed at 9:45. Tapped our area of entry again, that's okay. As long as it doesn't stop us out by 10 o'clock, because that's kind of like the range in which I'm letting it refer to. It should be just getting down lower to PMs. PMs, and sorry about that, it's Wednesdays, 152 candles. So I'm looking for it to aim down here. We'll see if it trades back down lower, closes below it, trades back above it to 75%, because it's going to be a new low, and see if that will be serving us a continuation on the downside. Again, this is our A leg, this is our B leg. So if it retraces back down to the anchor point, right, which is our A leg, closes down below it, the moment it retraces back up and challenges this balanced price range, we're looking to see a react of 75% so it can continue going lower. It can still go up to 50% or even up to here, but I don't prefer it. If it doesn't even get to 75%, that just means it's speed. It's really quick to get somewhere. That's a good sign if you're bearish. But we'll give it time. Again, this idea will play out till 10:30. And then lastly, 15U. What are we looking at you here? We also still have that implied fair value gap here again. Went up there again, and look how it's using that. It's funny, I'm trusting more the implied fair value gap that was reactive here in the form of a model 2022, but instead of it being a SIBI, it's now the implied SIBI. And so then we have the busy here, which is the first percent of fair value gap, and look how it was used to be reacted from again. Okay, the low here comes at 23 to 14.1, and the high here is 23 to 14.9. Oops. So did I mention that I was gonna fill before 2:10:15? This low needs to be met? Yes. Where did I have to go up to? Order block medium threshold. First percent it's busy, and then the implied SIBI reclaimed. Now that we're out of here, remember what we said. We're going to make a new lower low. So it's okay if this trades up to 75% to continue that sell delivery program. Okay. Okay. So now we made a new lower low here. So now are we going to retrace to 75% here or equilibrium? Ideally, it would be 75% for it to continue down lower because we were met with speed on the first leg, right? So we'll see if the second leg now, this second expansion, would be a quick reaction as well. See a react of this SIBI. And we also cross equilibrium. As well as now I'm seeing reasons that price can reverse from the moment 10:30 began till going back up here again. Not liking that at all. As well as now we have generated a new buy side interest. So again, this whole thing could be like a higher time frame time distortion to generate more buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity, and making smart money kind of like make themselves bet in a position, be in a position that continues this higher time frame buy side delivery program. Wow, it went from super exciting price action to really lackluster price now. And once again, I mean, whoever's in control, they could just easily keep this in consolidation. They're already formed a new buy side liquidity pool, so that's one thing that was left behind in the business. But I'm still aiming for this Wednesday PM session low. I really would like for price to get down there, right? But who cares about what I think? And it's getting late too. So I'm just gonna give this. I think I'm gonna end the stream for now. I'm gonna leave this alarm here on. So let me know whether or not we hit that level. Or it could be just the AM session, you know, as a whole. So we could be waiting for something to happen during the lunch or PM that will take price down lower. So we'll see what will end up happening. All in all, hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll catch you in the next one.